The worst time I had to lie actually was when I got the role of Wolverine. So I went to Toronto, I auditioned, I got the part, I had to go back to LA to pick up my stuff, and they said, we need you there tomorrow. They'd started shooting, so I went the next day and they said, by the way, when you go back into customs, just say you're there for an audition. And I said, okay, but I have got the part, right? Because I just auditioned. They said, no, it's just, we haven't got your visa, you're Australian, the visa hasn't come in time, it'll be fine. Just say it's an audition and then we'll sort it out. So I'm in the line, I'm waiting, it's an audition, this is just an audition, this is just an audition. I'm sweating, and I'm looking, the guy looks kind of nerdy. I think, oh, I'm all right. And I get up there and he goes, hey, what are you here for? And I said, oh, I'm just doing an audition. He goes, really? I said, yeah. And he goes, well, that's funny because you seemed to be here last week. What were you here last week for? And I'm like, sweat just pouring down. And I literally then said, no, it's not an audition. I've got the part. I just broke. It was pathetic. And he goes, go over there. And it was that room. You don't want to be in that room. Yeah. It's bad. And I went in there and I was there for like an hour and a half. I went to make a phone call. That guy literally is like, get off the phone now. This is serious. You have no rights in here. You have no phone calls. And I'm sitting there going, okay, first of all, I've just lost the biggest break of my life. I'm going to go to jail and I don't know what to do. So I finally get up there and he's like, listen, we're probably going to send you back on a plane. And I said, listen, I'm sorry. It's just I got this part in this thing and they haven't got my visa. And he goes, what's the thing? And I said, well, it's X-Men. It's like a comic book. He goes, what? What do you mean like the animation thing, X-Men? And I goes, well, no, they're doing a live action version of it. He goes, what? And I said, yeah. And he goes, well, what did you audition for? And I said, it's a character called Wolverine. He goes, what? So all his mates, he goes, Jimmy, it's Wolverine! It's Wolverine! I went out there with a police escort, just let me out. This guy made me sign autographs. I ate everything. He was a mad X-Men fan, and that's the only reason I am.
The biggest Canadian superhero, too.